Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Yummy and Delicious. If you're tired of having white rice and stew every Sunday, here is a recipe of goat meat curry sauce which you can use with your white rice. Let's get into the video. Before we start our cooking, let us first see the ingredients we should be using to make this dish. We have the goat meat, the cabbage, the carrot, the beef which are going to cut into smaller chunks. Then we have spring onions, green beans, corn, green peas, kidney beans. Then in this bowl we have the onion, the turmeric, the red and yellow habanero pepper, or you can call it the scotch bonnet pepper, ginger and garlic, which are going to be blending together. That is why they are in the same bowl. In an empty pot, let's add our goat meat. You know, these goat meats are usually tender, so we are not going to be cooking it for too long. This dish is going to be as fast as possible because of the goat meat. Then let's go in with our onions. Then we go ahead to season the goat meat with some curry powder, thyme, and some seasoning cubes before we go ahead to add our salt. Once you've added all these, give it a quick stir, cover up and allow it to cook. If you have watched my video up to this point, thank you so much and I really appreciate you. Please kindly click on the subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel to support this channel. This is a new channel and I'm begging you guys to please support me by clicking on the subscribe button. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so anytime I post a new video, you'll be notified ASAP. Next, we'll be blending our peppers, scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper, anyone. This is not the regular pepper, this scotch bonnet pepper, with some gingers, some turmeric for the coloring. The turmeric is for the coloring, and then our ball of onions with garlics. We'll add all these things together and then blend it. Next, we'll be checking on the meat, which is already boiling, and at this point we need to be adding water. This water will help the meat cook properly. Once you've added the water, quickly give it a good stir. This will also help the meat to absorb the seasoning which has already been added earlier on. And trust me, this meat will be coming out flavorful. Cover it and allow it to cook for like 10 to 15 minutes. Now that our meat is boiling, it's time for us to add our pepper mix. Remember the pepper, onions, garlic, ginger, turmeric, all those things we blended together. This is the time to add it. You can see the color is looking so good. This is the turmeric. The turmeric has already given it the color we are looking for. Remember, this is a curry sauce. We'll still be adding our curry, but at this point it's just the pepper mix. It's not just about the coloring. These blended pepper mix also give it a wonderful flavor. If you were in my kitchen right now, the flavor coming out of this dish is out of this world. Next, we'll be adding some curry, some seasonings, and then our mixed spices. I would like to show you the mixed spices I used for this dish. This is Jima mixed spices. It has a lot of ingredients mixed together to make these spices, so I love using it whenever I'm cooking this curry sauce. So I've added my curry, I've added my seasoning, and then these mixed spices. Please, whenever you're cooking this curry sauce, don't forget these mixed spices. It always gives it a wonderful flavor. At this point, we'll just cover up and allow everything to cook together. After boiling for like 5 minutes, we really need to check if the meat has been properly cooked before we add any other thing. So let's open the pot and check on the meat. You can stir it, or if you're sure that the meat has boiled, you can go ahead with the next step. But if you're not sure, you can quickly scoop out just one piece of the meat, put your fork through it. If it goes in freely just like this one did, then your meat is properly cooked. If it doesn't go through it easily, that means you still have to cook it for like few more minutes, but this is already properly cooked. So I need to be adding my thickener. I'll be using the corn flour as a thickener, a little bit of soy sauce. You can use any flavor of your choice, a little bit of this dark soy sauce. Add a little bit of water, stir everything together, make sure it's combined and make sure there are no lumps in it. Once you've stirred it and everything has combined together, quickly pour it into your dish. This will make your dish come out thick but not too thick. You know, some people love to make theirs very thick, but for me, I love it not very thick, not very watery. So this consistency is okay for me, but feel free to make yours as thick as you want it. Once you've added it, give it a quick stir and allow it to cook for like 2 minutes. The next we'll be adding will be our vegetables, but I love to fry my vegetables a little bit. That will make it to come out very crunchy. So in another pot, we'll be adding our vegetable oil. Next we'll be going in with our onions. Give it a quick stir, then add in your spring onions, your green beans, and then you stir and incorporate everything together. Once it has cooked a little bit, add your other ingredients. This is the peas, the sweet corn, the red kidney beans. If this is also optional, if you want, you can add the red kidney beans here, or you add it to the sauce itself. It's optional, it's not a must you fry it along with this one, but I want to do this like this, so I give it a quick stir and allow it to cook for like 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's enough to cook before adding your carrot. The carrots will be the last to be adding, and this dish requires a lot of carrots. Once you've added your carrots, quickly give it a good mix. Mix everything together and let's allow it to cook for like 1 more minute. This will make it come out very crunchy before you add it to the sauce. At this point, I want to remind you guys to please support my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. If you've watched my video to this point and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Support me now. Click on the subscribe button. It wouldn't take you anything. They're not charging for it. Just click that red subscribe button and support my channel. Next we'll be adding our beef. Remember, our beef I've already cooked, I've fried it a little bit, cut it into smaller chunks, and I've added it at this point. So once you've done this and stirred everything together, you're good to go. Back to our already boiling sauce. Now we'll be adding all the vegetable which we fried a little bit. Frying of these vegetables shouldn't be more than 3 minutes. It shouldn't be maximum is 3 minutes. Then you add it to your sauce and then stir it to make everything come together. Next we'll be adding our cabbage. I've added some already, but it wasn't enough, so I need to add more. Add as much cabbage as you want, but not too much. Once you've added the cabbage, just stir everything together and our food is ready. You don't need to overcook this, please. Once you've added this cabbage, the food is ready. Turn off the heat. I'll be adjusting with a little salt because when I tested it, it needed a little bit more salt, so I added stir and turn off the heat. At this point, our goat meat curry sauce is ready. Let's dish it out. Wow, this goat meat curry sauce is looking so yummy and delicious. Let's know if you'll be trying this out in the comment section. This is what our curry sauce looks like, and we'll be pairing this with a hot plate of white rice. Wow, this is delicious.